Hi guys, it's Perry Details Retail. Today we're in the backyard along with the 2005 Duramax, and it's dirty. I've been getting high temperatures and on the cooling system that I feel that it's just there's something just not quite right. So I took off the front, took the grill off over there, and there's the top of it with just those push pins. You just need a push pin remover and you pull that off. And I'm just looking at my cooling stack here, and I can see from here, if you guys can see that radiator, that thing is jammed up. So it's probably where some of my heat's coming from, is that I'm not cooling like I should be. I got a little blockage. So I'm gonna finish taking off the shroud, and I'm gonna try to back flush. I'm gonna pull this out. Hopefully I can get in between here with the hose, and try to push it all out. I don't know, I don't think an air hose would work that great. Maybe it would. I don't have a bent air hose or a bent spray. Well, maybe I do have one. Yeah, I do want to have one at the shop. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to go get that, because I could probably sneak that down. If I could blow it out and then rinse it out, probably it wouldn't be a bad idea. And I never did this before, so I'm just trying to, things have just been going really weird with the truck lately, and I just want to get problems solved before they become bigger problems. Like every time I tow with this thing, it gets so incredibly warm. It goes, I'm usually pushing like the 230s, and I try not to get in that area, because LLYs are known for their head gaskets, and that's one of the problems is that they get hot. They're hot-headed. Well, one reason that is because they put a little radiator in the thing. So, and then they had turbo mouth housing where it was restricted. Well, mine's changed, so now mine doesn't have that super restricted turbo. So that also gives me a code on my truck, because I changed that, because now it's like I don't know what to do. I'm getting too much air. So yeah, it's one of the things when you start changing things up. And one of these days, I gotta get in and figure out how to do the tuning. I do have a V2, so I just gotta, the thing is, that stuff bores me really. So, I'd like to do other stuff. I'd like to fab stuff. That's kind of more my cup of tea. I like making things that didn't exist before, or fixing stuff that, if I can use a welder and some steel, I don't mind that at all. But taking things that are a problem child, try to figure out what they're, how to fix them, is just really, like the Duramax costs a lot of money. I'm not lying here. I'm not gonna fib you guys. Diesels are awesome, but man, oh man, when stuff goes wrong on them, they are a money pit. It's just, they're awesome tow vehicles, but boy oh boy, when shit starts going bad, better have a big wallet, because costly is what it is. I should really change my pulleys too while I got the frame thing apart. So this is a controller right here for the transmission. Gotta be careful with that. Pick that up. Alright, so we got a couple pins down there, and I think we're probably gonna have a couple pins down on this side. Yep, just like that. Already pulled this off. Oh, what the hell is that going to? No. Well, that's the radiator. That shouldn't be my issue at all. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, because I don't want to pull the radiator out. If I do, that was one of the things I was thinking of, guys, is if I can't get this to clear up a little bit, whenever I get some cash, a little tight right now, got other problems with the truck I gotta put money to, is to get a radiator that's a little bit bigger. I mean, I've read the LBZ radiator is bigger than the LOY. I've yet not found anybody that really states the part number and what makes, if it totally fits, you know, is it a swap fit, you know? That's what I'd like to know, is will it just swap in? Is there enough clearance for the fan? Because LOY is probably like a 2-core, and I'm sure like the LBZ is maybe a 3 or 4-core, so it's going to be thicker. Will it just fit in with the fan that's on the LOY? I don't know. I've looked in the forums. I've not found a clear posting on it. I'm sure there's, you know, I know people have talked about it, but they don't give you the parts number and don't show how it fits. You know, I'm sure some shops did, and they're not going to tell their secrets, right? Because they're going to want you to come in and pay them to do it. Where I don't have a lot of extra cash right now, and everything I gotta do on my own. And I'm hoping, I've been getting the turbo positioning sensor code again, and I just replaced that, not even probably, let's just say 6 months ago. So it's probably telling me my turbo's bad, and let me tell you, that doesn't look like a fun one. Yeah. Not just the price, it's just, you know, doing it. It would have been nice if they would have made things a little more wrench friendly, but they're not doing that, are they? Everything's a cluster. I mean, I just did the fuel pump or fuel filter housing yesterday, and that was an all-day event for me. All right, so we gotta get those push pins down there. Okay, before I get all crazy with my screws, I'm gonna put these over here, guys, on the ground with my push pins so they don't get misplaced. Yeah. All right, this is probably gonna be way too big to get in there. We'll see. I have a smaller one. I don't know where I put it. I used it yesterday. I don't know where I put it. So that's how things go. So yeah, we gotta. All right, got that one. Got that one. Just gotta pull them up, and I don't want to lose them in the ground. They're different than the other ones, so okay, that's good. Now, to get around this guy. Oh, these are different than these. That don't make sense. Alright, that's up. You gotta remember the smaller cap goes to the passenger side. Maybe while I got this apart, maybe I'll take those pulleys off this thing and change those pulleys for the serpentine, because I bought those a while ago and I just never got around to changing them yet. So yeah, this thing is not being user friendly. Alright, because you can hardly get your hand in. That's the part about it, is everything's so jammed in here. Okay, got it. Now it should just come right out. Here we go. Let's see what dirtiness is there. Oh, I gotta get this one off here. These two screws. Got a little headache today. I don't know why. I know why. Yesterday, all in the sun yesterday. All that fun in the sun doing to get this thing to start. One of my buddies has a Ford, and we go back and forth talking about a Ford. You know, it's a common thing that we harass each other about the different versions of the Fords, or the different pickups. Let's see. Oh. What holds this thing in? I want to get in here and pull this back. One of the things I was thinking of is maybe my clutch fan isn't turning right. The clutch might be bad. I don't know. I never really checked to see if it was spinning. But yeah, let's see, I got that one there. I should probably get a new serpentine belt too. One thing I did notice yesterday when I had the housing apart, and I just stepped back and I looked at it, my intercooler boot on that side that goes right against the inner fender well just about has a hole rubbed through it. And well, I put a band-aid on it. I just took some duct tape and I duct taped over the rubbed area. I mean, there's a very thin area yet still holding on. So I put basically I put a band-aid on it. You know, so it's just I was looking on those in the kits for, you get the 5-piece boots. I mean, it's like $250. It's like everything's just, it's really hard to have a diesel and be on a budget. So, you guys, not that I'm complaining. Well, I am complaining, but it's just it'd be nice if things were a little bit cheaper on these things, especially that they're older. They're not the up-to-date stuff. Let's see, where is this gonna come out here? That comes off, and let's push it tight against that. Yeah, let me see. Let me show you this, guys. All right. So here's the power steering hose, right? Goes down to the power steering box. Look, it's tight against this thing. You don't think that's gonna wear shit? I mean, geez. I don't like that. I don't know. Who decided that? Yeah, I was just looking at the other intercooler boot over there. It doesn't look healthy either. So I get some spare cash and I have to get the kit, replace them. I really like to do you know, an HSB intercooler pipes would be nice, but guys, they're really expensive, really expensive. You know, I got a roof I got to replace. I got a bunch of other stuff that has going on, you know. So it's just one of those things that's just a priority of what you do. Yeah, I just want to try to have my truck working for me and keep going. I don't need to be all, you know, I would like to have the performance parts on there. And look at this. This boot looks like it's separating off the horn, the turbo here. It's definitely got a gap on it. I don't know. Let's see. It's tight yet. So I'm not sure if this is stock boot or not because it's blue. The rest of them are all black. Seems weird. I don't know if that's how that came stock. But anyways, getting back to the job at hand. Let's see. You know, one guy said make sure you take it apart all the way. Don't be lazy. You know, the real ideal way would be to discharge the AC, take the AC condenser out, and just move everything out of the way and flush each one individually. I mean, this one's really beat to piss. With all the smash marks. Must have been stones. The one nice part is about on the power steering cooler. The active side of that condenser there, which I'm probably sure this is probably the... No, this is the condenser for the air AC, and here's probably the for the transmission with the radiator behind it. Oh, let's see, that could come forward. You take this out. No, it can't come forward because that's kind of jammed in there. No, guys, I really don't want to disassemble the entire truck to clean this. I gotta do something. No. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to set you up here so you can see what's going on. I already got this all disassembled down here. All right, now I'm gonna start working on. I got a long air hose. I'm gonna do this first. Let's see if you can see. I'll point you like this direction. Get a little more hose here. Now I gotta be careful that I don't screw up my back side of my radiator with this thing. And I can see that happening. So I'm gonna try to be careful here with all the crap in the way. I don't know if you guys saw that. I am getting a little bit of the dust out. It's not working really well. Bunch of plugs and shit slided in here. There's a bunch of dirt in there, man. There is a bunch. I gotta go see if I got some coil cleaner. This is working okay, I guess. It's not ideal, put it that way. Alright guys, this is what I come up with so far. I'm flushing it. I sprayed it with some coil cleaner and just trying to flush it out whatever direction I can get it out of. It's not really good. You really can't get it apart. We're just gonna try to get it clean as possible though. I mean, it is dirty. And it's all beat up over here. Alright, so you guys got the drift. Now I'm going to go in the inside and blast it back out. I'm going to do whatever I can to try to clean them. Alright guys, I rinsed it out the best I could, this way and that way. You know, you can't get this stack apart without really taking the whole truck apart. So I flushed it the best I could, got in there as best I could. Hopefully that will be a great improvement. I can only cross my fingers. I know on the condenser I was trying to black flush and there's still crap coming out of it. And it's in pretty beat up shape over here. I'm sure air doesn't like going through this side at all with all the bends over. You know, probably should get a new one. But you know, in the scheme of things right now is not the time for that. I got other bigger fish to fry. All right guys, so that's where we're at. I'm gonna start putting it back together and hopefully it'll make a big difference in cooling the truck down. Doing the true way. I wish I had the facilities and the way of evacing the Freon out. I don't have that yet. One day I might get it. One day I might. I've been keeping my eye open for one, and you know, it's not like something you use every day, but boy, it sure does come in handy when you have something like this that you really want to take apart and be able to evacuate the Freon and then remove that stuff and put it back. It's just, I mean, it'd make a world of difference. All right, guys. All right. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. And comment. You know, always you can comment, ask questions. I try to answer them the best I can. So, all right, see you guys in the next one.